Darlene Robinson is a bartender and concert promoter working at Eli's Pub in Hammond, Indiana. She's been booking shows there for over a year and recently ran into some trouble.
Well, recently BMI and ASCAP started contacting us, wanting us to buy their licensing, because they had heard that we had karaoke and live entertainment and DJs. Which we do have live entertainment, but they're all original bands, no cover bands. I don't book cover bands, and we do not have DJs or karaoke. And she said that it didn't matter, that we still would have to pay a fee because we have live entertainment. When you have people like ASCAP and BMI contacting you and wanting money, that threatens your chances of putting on shows like that and entertainment like that. Because small bars like ourselves, we can't afford the licensing fees. We don't make that from the shows. You know, we struggle just to be able to give the bands what money we can give them. I would like it if they just left the little venues alone, and if they want to get their licensing fees, hit the bigger venues that are actually making money more so than the bands.
BMI, or Broadcast Music Incorporated, and ASCAP, or the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, are competing non-for-profit organizations which together represent 97%, or around 790,000 songwriters in the United States. Jerry Bailey is BMI's Senior Director of Media Relations and says his organization exists to help people who compose original music.
BMI's job is to collect performance royalties for the songwriters we represent and to distribute those royalties in a fair and accurate manner to those who own copyrights.
Additionally, Bailey says BMI has the difficult task of collecting licensing fees from restaurants, bars, and other venues that feature music whose rights are owned by the songwriters BMI represents. Bailey says educating the venue owners on copyright laws and intellectual property rights is a large part of his job.
We start out very gently with a business owner, attempting to educate them and communicate with them and to get them to understand, that this is the right thing to do. That paying the songwriter when you use his music is the right thing to do.
Rich Halstead, who declined to be filmed, is the owner and operator of Cornucopia Coffee Company. Halstead begrudgingly agrees with Bailey in that purveyors of live music ought to pay the fees.
I wish I didn't have to pay it, but from a business standpoint, I'd rather have that money in my own pocket or to pay bills or do whatever. But this is a cost I have to incur if I intend to do music.
Halstead's coffee shop has been open for a little over a year and has been showcasing live music almost as long. Halstead says he'll continue to pay the fees and host musicians as long as he can afford it.
It shouldn't get to the point where an organization, a small company, ends up shutting music out entirely because it becomes too costly.